So these are the three tablets that are still available for Metro by T-Mobile. Personally, I'm waiting for them to add iPads and other Samsung tablets, but so far they haven't done that, so we'll just have to wait and see. But the prices have changed. Now, remember, previously you can get these tablets for practically free, which you still can, so let me explain. For the Galaxy tablet, if you have service for over 30 days, basically you could be there for years. You get the tablet for free, just pay the first month bill, and then you pay $20 additional every month for the actual plan. There is a way to call customer service to get the plan lowered to $10, which would take away the hotspot that's included with this plan. But I don't think many people are going to really hotspot with a tablet when it's only a couple gigs to begin with. So, to each their own. Now, if you decide to activate new service and then pay for a tablet right then and there in the store, you're going to end up paying $99 with the promotion. So $99 plus the $20, $110, and then taxes, probably like around $120ish, $130 at the most. I'm being generous when I say 130, but it's going to be a little bit underneath that. But if you wait that 30 days, or if you're already a regular customer and you add this line, you only pay for the service itself and taxes and activation, and you're pretty much good to go. Now, same thing with the Revel tab. If you get it under a new line of service and you didn't have it for over 30 days, you're paying $119 for the tablet. First of all, this, I got to be honest with you. Even though I gave it favorable reviews when it originally came out, I bought it again, and after using it, I actually had a problem where I think the screen flickered a little bit, but then it pretty much fixed itself, and I didn't have that problem moving forward. But I also had an issue where the Bluetooth, not the Bluetooth, the data on it just stopped working for whatever reason. I don't know why. I tried to talk to customer service, went to the store, no one seemed to be able to reset the data, so I ended up actually giving it away as a tablet for Wi-Fi, which still works fine for that. But oddly enough, this tablet can't even use my Metro. It says the app is incompatible. I don't know how it's incompatible when you're the guys or the company that owns the tablet, and it doesn't even allow it to be able to go do basic functionality on rare occasion. But outside of that, this tablet is $29 when you add a line. It is 128 gigs. It just has 6 gigs of RAM. So that internal memory is what is going to get a lot of people. But if we're being honest here, I do believe the Galaxy Tab A9 5G is by far the best tablet out of this category. And as for the Tab 8 LE, don't buy it. Just don't buy it. I don't care if it's free. I don't care if they don't have the Samsung in stock. You wait, and you go to another store and you just get the Samsung tablet for free. Do not buy the Tab 8 LE. It is one of the worst tablets I've ever used in my entire life, and I can't stress how bad it actually is. And to be honest, it should be a crime for that to even be sold. Punishable by death, even. I'm just kidding on that part. But yes, it should be a crime to sell the Tab LE. If you're going to get a tablet under Metro, Revel Tab or Galaxy Tab A9, that's it. My suggestion is the Galaxy Tab, even though it's only 64 gigs. It is the better tablet. It's going to get the software support. And to be honest, the Revel Tab has been out for like a year or two, so it's extremely outdated compared to the A9 5G. So just keep that in mind for you guys out there as permanent regular customers or new customers. Nothing's changed with the smartwatch categories except for the Galaxy Watch FE. Originally, when I got it right here, it was $99. They decided to up it to $149. And it would have been nice if they offered more Galaxy Watch options. Like I would have loved a 44M or 45 or 46M Galaxy Watch 5 or Galaxy Watch 6 or something like that. But they don't offer that under Metro by T-Mobile for right now. It is what it is. That you can get a bunch of Apple Watches. And the SE 40mm second generation 44mm SE, Series 10 42. You see the prices right here, so I don't really got to tell you. Series 10 46mm and Ultra Watch 2, and they're almost regular prices. Only like $100 difference between new line and original price for every single product, except for the Ultra Watch. That one is actually $100 and I think $40 discount, but it's still $659 for the watch. And you do have this Family Connect watch, which I don't suggest anyone buy it. But again, if you're out here, these watches are $10 a month. You can actually get a phone number on them, especially for the Apple users. Now, this is something important for the Galaxy Watch people. When I bought this, they told me in the store that it's not going to work for my Motorola device. But I bought it anyway because I just wanted a cheaper watch. I didn't want to pay $250 for it, right? Now, granted, when I tried to activate it with the actual phone number on it through the Samsung Wearable app, and it was already connected through my carrier and whatnot, it just did not work. It does not work unless you have a actual Samsung handheld, which is kind of silly when you really think about that. I would think that they will bundle the watch with, I don't know, the A55 or A54, whatever. I don't even know what phones they have, honestly. The S24 FE or S23 FE, kind of bundle the watch to get rid of some old units and have a smartwatch with it. I thought that would be a pretty good holiday idea. But again, I'm not in marketing. This is Metro by T-Mobile's plans. It is what it is, but I just wanted to update you on this side of the fence also with the smartwatches. Lastly, we have the part that's going to matter to most people. It's the cell phones. Now, if you notice, I'm not going to mention the Revels. I'm not going to talk about the Galaxy A15. I'm only going to mention a couple phones. We have the Razer 2024, the Galaxy S24 FE, the iPhone 12, the iPhone 13, the Moto G Stylus 2024, and then the Moto Edge 2024. All these other phones are pretty much dead to me because I don't really see the point of getting them when they're so incredibly old, or they're so incredibly weak compared to the ones that I mentioned that it's not worth buying any of them. If you get the Edge right here, which is the phone that I'm currently using, my wife jacked me for my Flip. It's a good phone. 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs internally. I forget the exact processor, but it has a 144 hertz screen. You can actually switch it between 120, 60, I believe, and 144 if you want to conserve battery. It does have a 5,000 mAh battery, 68 watt fast charging, which you can charge from 0 to 139 minutes total. I've tested that myself, and it works really, really well, but you do have to have the proper charger for it. It doesn't have to be Motorola branded. I use Apple chargers and some alternative ones, but obviously the Motorola charger would be the best one, but it doesn't come with the box, so keep that in mind. You have 15-watt wireless charging. The phone is awesome. It's a really, really good phone that does everything that you're going to need it to do. I think that it works very well. Motorola software with the being able to control songs while on the lock screen by holding the volume up and down. It has all those features. I'm proud of the phone and I love it. And it's better than all the other prepaid phones that they have on here for the most part. The Moto G Stylus 5G for the people out there that honestly just want the pen. Outside of the pen, there's nothing really noteworthy about the phone. It's not bad. I believe it is like 128 gigs internally. I do like the color of it. It's a cool phone, and I think this one also has vegan leather, if I'm not correct. I haven't had it in a while. I could be wrong about that. But when you compare it to the Moto Edge, like for instance, the Moto G Stylus is what, $0 as a new number, and it's $0 as a port. It's practically free. Now, if you go over to the Moto Edge right here, right? Let's see if I can pull that up. The Moto Edge is also $0 right now and 0 as a port. So you're getting a better and much high quality phone in terms of screen, speakers, volume, battery. Like everything is better on this phone by far than a Moto G Stylus, and it's lowered the price. It originally was like $99 for a new number, then it dropped to like $49, and during the holiday time, you know, Motorola wants to kind of take over the cap of I guess what's it called? It's I forgot the technical term, but it's a way where they want to just sell more of these phones to push it out so people will be more familiar with Motorola and how they rebranded their phones, and it's really good. Anyway, the iPhone 12 is free for a port, in case you're wondering. $299 for a new number, $0 for a port. So I don't suggest buying it unless you're going to actually port it, because the iPhone 12 is the equivalent of the 11 now. After about another year or so, it's going to stop receiving software updates and it's going to become obsolete. And, you know, my suggestion is to jump forward to the 13. This guy is $479 under a new number, which you can just basically buy it brand new from Apple for probably the same price. And it is $99 as a port. So if you're coming from AT&T, if you're coming from a carrier that doesn't use T-Mobile network, which you can always go to the store and just have them verify your phone number to make sure that you qualify for the discounted pricing before you do anything, right? And the iPhone 13 is 128 gig standard. You're going to get at least 2 to 3 years roughly of software updates on this guy. The camera's pretty decent. The battery life isn't bad at all. Obviously, I use Android, so it's substantially better on Android. But for the people out there that still want an Apple device without spinning an arm and leg, this might be the best entry to you, especially if you're at a monthly carrier, you can't afford it anymore, you got to leave. You don't want to necessarily get rid of your iPhone. You still want to be able to use a lesser iPhone, because some people have 15s and stuff, didn't pay it off, realize you got to switch. A 13 isn't bad, don't get me wrong. I think the 13 is a decent iPhone. It works very, very well. The cells speak for itself, and you'll be happy with that. Granted, the screen is only 6.1 over that 6.5 or 6.7 it is for the Plus models. The fact is, you'll be prepaid, you'll own your phone immediately, and you can't go wrong with owning your phone immediately. And for the people out there that have Apple Watches, whether it has a number on it or not, you can still use it through the Apple software so that it'll connect through Bluetooth, so you can still get all your functionality even if the watch isn't paid off. That's for the people out there that have contracts. Just want to let you know it does exist. Also, you have the S24 FE, which is probably the best Android phone for Metro by T-Mobile that you can get, period, in terms of cameras and processing speeds. This guy is $199 as a port. It's $249 is a new number. Remember, you are paying that first month bill, which is about $100, $75 for the plan in order to qualify for the discounts, and then like 25 or 30 for activation. So keep that in mind. This is a very good phone. I'm not going to even talk badly about it whatsoever. I haven't gotten it yet myself. I did actually have the opportunity to play around with one, and it's definitely an upgrade from the S23 FE. But if you have an S23 FE and you're fine with it, no need to upgrade. I'm not here to sell you anything because I'm not making no money. Anyway, the Razr 2024. This guy, oh my gosh, this is actually a really good phone. It's very similar to this one, the Moto Edge, if we're being honest, except it does have the flip function, and you can use every app from the outside of that screen. I forgot. I'm supposed to review that phone. I gave it to my wife and totally forgot about it, but I'll get it from her and review it eventually. But anyway, at one point, this phone was $99 as a new number. That deal is over. That was during the Black Friday time. During Christmas, it may drop again toward the latter part of December. I'm not too sure. It's already the 14th of December be recording its video, so I would think that the deal will still be there, but it's not. So $199 as a port, $299 as a new number, and you know, you're looking at $549 if you decide to just upgrade it as is. Now you can go through the Metro Flex plans and see if you're eligible to get this phone. I'm not sure exactly how that works. I need to go to the store and talk to the guys about the Flex plans, someone that's knowledgeable, so I can give that information to you. But this is a really good phone, don't get me wrong. Now what I will say is if you're using it for gaming, my gaming experience on it has been great, though I will say the Moto Edge 2024 plays Call of Duty flawlessly at a higher octave on high graphics and very high frame rate and stuff like that. It seems to perform better with certain games. It doesn't mean that this is bad, but there is a difference. But I do feel like the overall design choice and just the aesthetic of the phone, it looks like a premium phone in your hand. It feels like a premium phone. It operates like a premium phone with very, very, very minimal lag whatsoever. Just like occasionally when unlocking the device, if you have a high-end wallpaper with like rain effects and stuff, it's going to slow up a little bit unlocking, but your actual phone experience is going to be really, really good. Now, I think that's all the phones that we needed to cover for the most part. It is pretty much. Those are the best phones that they offer. Unfortunately, they're no longer on sale, so a lot of people missed their window. And because you missed that window, you may have wanted the cheapest option for a flip right now. I think Cricket sells it for like $99, but I don't advocate for Cricket because I'm not with them. But what I will also say is that with the Motorola Edge right here, again, I have to go back to this guy. I love this phone. It works very well. I use it for Canva. I use it for editing. I post videos. I use it for UCut. It may not be as fast as a S23 FE for converting, or S24 FE for converting videos, but it does stand alone as a pretty decent device. The cameras aren't bad. This is my suggestion from Metro by T-Mobile 2024 would be the Motorola Edge. If you can't afford an S24 FE, then you get a Motorola Edge. Fast charging, beautiful screen, nice vibrant colors. The phone is sleek, it's thin, it has vegan leather all in the back. It's just a nice overall purchase in my opinion. And that's pretty much all I got to say. That is the update to Metro by T-Mobile's prices. I think they might have some deals on the internet side of things. I'm not too sure about that, but you know, right now, this is what we're focusing on. So anyway, like and subscribe like always, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Peace.